Yo, yo, yo.
Daniel here. Thank you so much for liking and
What's up? What's up? What's up? Said, got to get on LaForty and Bronny for being cheeks at the Lakers. I don't know how you started the conversation with that, but if you like it, I love it. I don't know, man. A lot of people be talking about professional athletes like they trash. And I don't know about y'all, but I know a few professional athletes that didn't make it incredibly too far. I know some that made it far in the NBA, and I know some that didn't really get a fair shake. They played G League a lot, whatever. And when I see them on a local level, they scoring 50. They can go 50 right now, 50 ball for whoever. That just show you how competitive the league really is. Like all them guys that get no playing time or in the G League will give your best player in your city 50 ball right now. Straight buckets. So I don't know, man. I ain't calling nobody in the league trash, garbage, none of that. Everybody's elite. Especially, being past 40 and trying to do it at a high level. That's tough. That is tough. You dig? But I wanted to pop on here, man. It's a lot going on. Um, we got a whole lot of new subscribers to the channel. Whole lot of new subscribers to the channel, man. So I wanted to start going live, man, and just chop it up with my people. You know what I mean? Make this kind of a regular thing. Just chopping it up, man. You know, um, and we releasing content. You know what I mean? A lot of days a week. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say every day, but a lot of days a week. You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't seen the new content, go check that out now. You know what I mean? We got new content out that joint. You know what I mean? Also, we picking up my son college football season's over with now. So, we picking up on the stand-up dates. So if you're in the Ohio area, you know what I mean, Friday I'll be at Bricky's Comedy Club, headline at Bricky's Comedy Club, man. Um, I've been doing a lot of dates everywhere, man. I ain't really put it on YouTube for whatever reason, but I've been doing a lot of stand-up dates. You know what I mean? So possibly, whatever. I don't know what cities y'all in. You know what I'm saying? But I got some dates coming soon, man. And I do spot dates on Desi Banks Elevation Tour. So you know, never know when I'll be on one of them dates. You know what I mean? We done did a bunch of them already. Uh, what we did, Augusta, did Greensboro, North Carolina, Greenville, South Carolina, Baltimore. We done did Columbus, Ohio. Done did where else we done did? We done did a bunch of spots, man. You know what I mean? So I'm urging y'all to come see that thing live, man. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, my comedy special that's on Amazon Prime right now, I'm actually gonna put it on the channel for free. The full special, I'm gonna put it on the channel for free. It's been on Amazon for about a year and a half now, and I want to put it on the channel for free. It'll still be on Amazon, but I want everybody to check that out. I just need enough buzz about it. I don't want to post it and nobody know it's here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna continue talking about it. You know what I mean? In the future, and kind of build up the buzz to where everybody's expecting it, man. It's a 1 hour comedy special. It's on Amazon Prime right now called Real is Rare. Uh, I filmed it, funded it, did everything myself. You know what I mean? When I taped it, I did 2 tapings, man. Both shows sold out. You know what I mean? It was a movie, and it's my realest body of work yet. You know what I mean? So uh, I urge everybody to see it when I release it. Like I already got it uploaded to the channel. It's already ready to go. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just waiting. I don't want to just post it blind. You know what I mean? I want everybody to know that the full special is dropping, almost like a release date. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much doing that. I got real questions too, man. I'm seeing Blueface, man. What is Blueface doing right now? Blueface is tripping. Blueface went to jail and got all those tattoos on his face. It almost looked like, he's part of a fraternity and he went to sleep drunk and everybody drew on his face and he kept it. None of his tattoos make sense. It's just a bunch of randomness. Like, bro, you a father. Like, come on, man. Blueface tripping, man. He's tripping. What cities y'all in, though? I need to know what cities y'all in. I'm trying to see something. What cities y'all in? That's what I need to know. What city y'all in? I'm trying to get to the clubs in every city, man. You know what I mean? Um, I just headlined Comedy Off Broadway in my home city just a couple weeks ago. Did 2 shows, two nights. Just did that. I got Bricky's Comedy Club in Miamisburg, Ohio, Friday. If you in the Ohio area, pull up. You know, um, got a comedy cruise coming out of Fort Lauderdale in January 23rd, actually. You know what I mean? That's going down. Um, it's going on, man. I got what, the 13th, December 13th. I'm in Louisville. I just did Louisville Comedy Club. I did Louisville Comedy Club the day before Thanksgiving. I did Louisville Comedy Club, man. Tore that thing down. You know what I mean? So, we getting these dates out, man. YouTube is fun. YouTube is cool. We having fun on YouTube, but I need y'all to see this live too. You know what I'm saying? This need to be a live event. You know what I mean? Depending on how it go, man, I might, I'm gonna check the temperature, everybody. I might live stream my comedy show Friday, man. I might live stream that joint. What y'all think about that? Live stream the comedy show? That's what I'm thinking about doing, man. So what's up, Cliff Livingston? Come on, man. Your hair look like porridge. You grew your hair out to an afro. It looked like a round piece of porridge. Come on, man. Come on, man. You brush your teeth in a swatting motion. That's how you brush your teeth. Yeah, it's going down though, man. We on a. It ain't never not been on the stand up tough, but we on the stand up tough right now. Um, I'm hitting these cities, getting these dates, man, because that's what it's about. We ain't got time to play with them. We try and make it happen. You know. Said you in Columbus, Georgia, hour south of Atlanta. So I was in Augusta, Georgia. I did a show in Augusta, Georgia. Part of the Desi Banks tour. Augusta, it was lit. It was lit. Uh, I enjoyed it. It was dope. Um, they didn't did Savannah though. Or Columbus. I ain't do Columbus though. I went on that date. Much love to Detroit. Shout out to Detroit, man. Shout out to Detroit. They actually Desi gonna be in Detroit Friday, actually. December 5th, he gonna be in Detroit. I ain't on that show. I got my own show, Friday, December 5th in Ohio. So you know what I mean? Samaria P says, "Sir, are you a comedian? Ma'am, are you an adult?" Yes, I'm a comedian. You don't see my page, Starks TV? You look on there, it says comedian Larry Starks. That's what, you know what I mean? Shout out to Detroit though. I did a show in Detroit some years ago. Uh, that was funny. Me and my homeboy Joe Deuce, man, we did a show in Detroit. It was a new comedy club, and you know they booked us. So, you know, we left all the promotions up to them, and he, uh, I think 3 people showed up. Because, you know, at Detroit was my climate, you know, at the time, you know what I mean? So we just basing it off of the people who had got the club, which y'all, and they did no promotion, and 3 people showed up. That's part of the game, though. Robert Starr 4130 said, "What up from Denver, Colorado? Caught your Foot Locker short today. Funny." He said, "Hey, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. Welcome to the family, man. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the family, man. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing this. Uh, we've been doing this a long time, man. You know, we've been telling these jokes, roasting, all that type stuff for a long time, man. But they changed the guidelines, and they started kind of punishing my channel, man. So it just slowed down my momentum all the way to a crawl, you know. But you know, I figured a way around it to where I can get these jokes off and not, you know, violate the guidelines. So, you know, stuff is starting to, you know, move in the atmosphere. You know what I mean? Shout out to Denver, Colorado, though. I ain't never been to Denver, Colorado. My son been to Denver. I ain't never been to Denver, Colorado, though. You know what I mean? I gotta get out there, man, and tell some jokes. You know what I mean? We've been lied to. What's up, my brother? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I bet you it is cold in Detroit. I bet it's cold here in Kentucky. So I know it's cold in Detroit. Coming off that water, I know it ain't no joke. It's unforgiving. I don't know parts of that, boy. You talking about pain. Shoo, shoo. I remember when we went to Detroit to do that show, it was funny because I drove there. I drove and I ain't fly, I drove. And Detroit, Lexington is about 6 hours. So, you know, I mean, in comedy, that's nothing. You know, you drive all the time. But I didn't dress for the occasion. It was wintertime too. You know what I mean? And I checked in the hotel and I had on a jean jacket. And the person at the desk was like, "You must not be from here, huh? You ain't from here, huh?" I was like, "Nah, how can you tell?" He's like, "Cause you got that jacket on. It's cold as it is outside." I was like, "Yeah, yeah, I can get away with a jean jacket in Kentucky. Detroit, it was so cold, it was taking my breath away." I was like, "Oh, it is cold, cold. Ain't no game." Said the blankets got coats on. Yeah, I don't know parts of that type cold, man. I've been out in the cold all the whole time it's been cold. I've been out in it. You know, my son played for Ball State, so you know all the football games are outdoors, of course. So I've been out in the weather dealing with that cold with 96 layers on. 96 layers. It's been real. But you know, I really wanted to get on, man, in politics, man, because you know I've been dropping a ton of content here lately, man. I've been dropping a ton of content. You know what I mean? Real consistent, like, you know. So I got to communicate with my peoples. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that the message is translating. You know what I'm saying? So far, I need to know. I need to know what's your favorite video. What's your favorite video so far? I need to know that so I can know what kind of content to keep sticking to, keep making. You know what I mean? Because I just be just going on the creative tip. I just be doing stuff. It don't be no real method to my madness. I just do it. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. All right. All right. No, we ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna get hit with the copyright. I ain't gonna play no music. No music. Anyway, man, check out the new content. If you in Ohio, man, we in Miamisburg Friday, man. Bricky's Comedy Club. Pull up on your boy. You know what I mean? More content on the way. Real Starks 27 on Instagram. StarksTV.com, man. Visit StarksTV.com and check it out. You know what I'm saying? So, oh my God, roast on fire, yeah. The oh my God joints. The oh my God, man, that took place at a time where everybody was figuring YouTube out, and I was so focused on just posting content. I didn't know that I was having that impact at the time it was doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because I was doing that while raising a family. Like, I was making those videos in the driveway. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to be loud while my kids asleep, type stuff. So I was doing that while raising a whole family, man. And I didn't realize the impact until like years later when I kind of looked and it was like Starks TV video mixes, playlists. Like, it's playlists of my videos that people made. I'm like, wow. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know that. I didn't realize how much the reach went until I seen some of my content pop up on Netflix, and I was like, whoa. I think it was the Shaq Netflix, whatever it was that he had, and one of my roasts, they took some audio. They took actually the video part and took some of my roasts and put it on Netflix, and I'm like, wow. I wasn't entitled no money to it because I had sold that video to All Dev Digital. So, I didn't have no rights to that video. Like, that video was contracted elsewhere, but still, to see it have the reach that it had, and then see oh my God everywhere, MTV, BET, movies, Netflix again, Amazon, Hulu. Oh my God, is everywhere. And the funny part is nobody knows that it was me. You know what I mean? Like, at the time, how was I supposed to know? I didn't know. I was, kind of figuring it out on the fly, man. You know what I'm saying? I was figuring that out on the fly, cuz Kurt said, my favorite all time is the Chris Brown parody you did, Chasing the Chick. And then most recently, the Nike Outlet joint. Oh, yeah. The Yo video. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that was classic. Then the Nike Outlet video. The funny part about the Nike Outlet video is the older one, the first one that I posted, I actually made that a long time ago. Like, a really long time ago. it just, I looked at my content and I was like, man, I ain't, I forgot all about this video. I'm gonna just repost the joint because it's funny and it's still relevant today. So I posted it and everybody seen it and was like, yo. And then I just so happened my son had a game against Miami of Ohio Saturday. So on the way back, being that it's December, Christmas time, I hit the Cincinnati outlet. And I go in the Nike store and it dawned on me right then and there. I'm like, fool, you need to make a video right now. Right now. I pulled out my phone and that's how it happened. Just like that. I just walked around and me, I'm quick with it. So, it came to mind and I'm like, yo, let's make it happen. So I recorded the video and I went home and edited the joint, and put it together and put it out. And, it was a masterpiece, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's actually going, it hit 1 million on Instagram. Like it just hit 1 million earlier today on Instagram. Um, it is crazy. That video and the video I made reacting to Kevin Hart's special is doing really, really well right now. It's getting a lot of momentum and traction. And you know, it just, you know, at this point, man, it's like I'm raw, cuz. Like, you gotta toot your own horn. I'm raw, cuz. And I know I'm raw. And I don't ever compare myself to other content creators, but I know a lot of content creators is winning. I just so happen to be trying to raise a family while creating content. Now my kids are grown. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to, lock in a little bit more, so, you know. Said when I roasted the studs, oh yeah, stud 5 stud. You know me, man. I see it. I got to go in, man. I see it. I got to go in, man. You already know. That's how I go. Average Joe Lamar, what up? I know I ain't did the podcast, man. Like, I'm a full-time single dad, man. You know what I'm saying? And my daughter started a job and I was having to pick her up and drop her off, and that was just in the time frames of the podcast, and I really couldn't change the day of the podcast, so it's like it was just inefficient. I couldn't record because I was doing I'm a responsibility. I'm doing what I got to do. You know what I mean? Like I ain't making no money off that podcast. And all that research and topic talking and that's all me. Editing and all that's all me. I ain't got no team, no help, no nothing. It's just me. So I was like, I gotta dial it back, man, and handle business. You know what I'm saying? J3 again, man. Appreciate the super chat, man. Said that eggnog video was hilarious, man. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing, man. It's like that was just a simple day in my mind, man. You know what I mean? That video came about off of the discussion with my mother. She had some eggnog, and I'm like, everybody can relate to eggnog. I'm like, funny. Let me go on and go in real quick. You know what I mean? Set up the camera, push record, it's up. And what we doing? You know what I mean? Like, that's how it works, man. That's how it works, man. I appreciate that super chat, man. I appreciate you watching the video, man. I appreciate y'all, rocking with it, man. Candy Croson, what up, what up, what up? True Religion Kid, what up? Green Thumb said, my son always drinks eggnog and whiskey. I'm going to show him the video. See, I don't drink, so, I can't even imagine liquor in eggnog. Like, eggnog is not nasty. Like, I actually enjoy eggnog. This is coming from a place of pure jealousy. I need everybody to know that. This is coming from a place of jealousy. I am jealous that I can't drink eggnog because the way my stomach is set up, that will have me, you dig? It'll have me pissing out my butthole. Like, on God. On the gaudiest of gods. You know what I'm saying? But I knew people could relate, you know what I'm saying? And everything's funny. It's It's just a means of comedy, man. It's a means of comedy. It's a means of humor. You know, something to make somebody laugh. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. That's completely what it's about. Just a means to make somebody laugh, man. I appreciate the love. Again, Friday, if you in Ohio, anybody that's in Ohio, man, in the chat, man, holla at your boy. If you in Ohio, man, you know, I'm gonna be at Bricky's Comedy Club, man. Pull up on your boy. You know what I'm saying? We hitting them clubs up. Annie Lumpkin said that eggnog poo can strip the paint off a Beamer. No, facts. Facts. I'm talking about they should, you know, bottle that up and use it as a war weapon. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That eggnog, man. Eggnog be tough on your system. Antonius Mitchell said, my granddad be on that Mr. Boston eggnog. He be drunk. Yeah, see, you mixing alcohol and dairy product. Like, you know what I mean? How does that work for your bowels? You know what I mean? How does that work? You know? I know a lot of people put that they put alcohol in their eggnog. You know what I mean? I know people do that. You know. But eggnog, I gotta, you know, make fun of it out of jealousy. You know what I'm saying? I can't drink no eggnog, so hey. For real. Way at that, man, that eggnog will hurt you. That'll shut you down. That's one of them when you use the bathroom, you gotta hold your stomach. You gotta pray to God that you'll never do this again. You know what I mean? That's what that's about. That's fire, man. My nigga sent a super chat, man, for the eggnog video, man. I appreciate that, man. J3 again, man. I appreciate that, J3. You know what I'm saying? I rock with that tough. Says a holiday thing. Oh yeah, of course it's a holiday thing. You are a wizard if you drinking eggnog in July. What? Blink twice if you need help. If you drinking eggnog in July, what kind of war path are you on? You know what I mean? Enoch Smarter said, "Howdy, partner. Happy holidays, all you blessed people, man. Happy holidays back at you, my brother. Happy holidays right back at you, man. You know what I'm saying? Hope your holidays is blessed and filled with joy. You know what I mean? No eggnog. You did. Drip LaFleur, what up, though? Hey, yo. Ray said, hella jokes in the Nike outlet video. I appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate you rocking with the channel. Welcome to the family, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all starting to find me, man. Y'all know what I'm saying? I've been out here, man, but y'all just now finding me. You know what I'm saying? Video doing well on the tube. It's algorithmically being blessed. So I appreciate everybody taking a look at it and enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? Many more to come. You know what I'm saying? I see that y'all rocking with those style of videos, so say less. You know what I mean? We gonna get to it. You know, and you know that's like people that know me and know my channel know that that's light work. You know what I mean? I dialed back my roast videos because they made me do it. On top of that, now looking at videos from 10 years ago, it's kind of cringy because of how I was talking. And I was only talking like that because at the time that was the climate. You know what I mean? You gotta be aggressive, you gotta be ratchet, you know what I mean, as far as how you talking, and you know, a lot of profanity, and you know what I mean? And I was kind of forcing that issue because that was just the climate, that was the thing. And like watching those videos back now, I'm like, I see why a lot of it didn't get picked up. I was getting followed by, you know, uh, NFL TV people, you know what I mean? Shoe people, you know, shoe customizers, but nobody could share my content. And at the time, I was too young in the game. I didn't realize it. I ain't got nobody mentoring me. I'm in Kentucky. I ain't got nobody to talk to about it. You know, at the time, I'm one of the few content creators in the city. You know what I mean? So it's like, I ain't got nobody to give me no tutelage. I'm figuring this out as I go. And it made me realize, like, okay, the profanity that I'm using in the video made my content unusable by platforms. You know, it got me recognized by a few platforms. That's how I got, you know, that's how I got in with All Def Digital, Kev on Stage, and all of that. Man, I talked to Kev on Stage early in the game, you know, and I did a lot of work for All Def Digital, making videos where you knew it was me, but you knew it was All Def Digital. It's like they put their team on it. He had a team of graphic designers and editors, man. They was beasts, man. Like, I'm editing all my stuff off a phone at the time. You know what I'm saying? And Kev on Stage had his people, man. They sitting there with Super Mac computers, man. And I'm talking about HD crispy audio mixed down. Like, I was crazy. If you look back at some of them earlier All Dev Digital roasts that I did with them, man, yo, they took my audio and mixed it down. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy, man. But yeah, we out here, man. We been in the game. I say all that to say we been in the game. You know. Said it's rough like that. My parents have goofy pictures of themselves from the 70s and 80s. I regret what I acted like in my 20s, all the same. Nah, facts. Yeah, you know. It's not that I necessarily regret, because I didn't know any better, and I wasn't being harmful because that was the climate. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, looking back at it, it's like all those jokes was funny, but the cuss words made them where they couldn't be universal. You know what I'm saying? It could have went anywhere, man, because that's just how it works, man. Like my dog Mac. If y'all follow him on Instagram or TikTok, man, he's real popular for doing all the basketball videos, uh, where he makes it look like NBA streets. Like, you know, he do all the basketball moves, and just him doing wholesome work and wholesome content. You get picked up by companies because you can represent their brand well. You know what I'm saying? And they flew him to Dubai. He's playing ball in Dubai. You know? He told me today, he's like, I can officially say that I played overseas. I was like, that's hard. That's hard. You know? I be watching some of my old content. I be wanting to repost it. I'm like, it's too rugged. It's too aggressive. I was talking crazy. It's cringy. I can't even do it, man. Champagne Pachi, what it do ski? Said the classroom roast at ADD, with Boo Craig, CP, all of that. I was there before Boo Capone. I only did one episode, but I was there before Boo Capone came, and I was there before CP was a regular. Um, I was there with Billy Sorrells, Craig, Kev on Stage, Lou Do Too Much, Louis Belt, Cal Hamilton, Danny Ragland, Terrence, whatever his name is. I don't know him that good, but Terrence something. It was the Matt Rife episode. That was the episode that Matt Rife was on. So this is the break room. This is before they built the classroom set. This is just the break room. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog Brandon Lewis, though. That's my dog. You know what I'm saying? 72XYZ ski. My dog. You know what I mean? That was an era, man. That was an era. But you know, I don't regret none of that, man, because you know, it is what it is, man. Uh, it just made me lock in on stand up that much more. And you know, I'm out here just doing my stand up theasy. You know, I mean, I'm doing this, of course, but doing my stand up theasy. I'm really contemplating on live streaming this Friday, live streaming the show. Like I don't know, I'm thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about it. He said the beer got mad buoyancy. Buoyant beard head. Man, I gotta go get me something to eat, man. It's time for me to, you dig? Find me some food. You heard? I just wanted to get on, chop it up with my peoples. You know what I'm saying? Chop it up with my pipas. Mr. 504 Ross, they gotta make it to H-Town. I know, man. I gotta make it to Houston, man. I gotta come down to Houston, you dig? Trying to get to H-Town, man. I last time I went to Houston, I was at the Houston Improv with Adele Givens. That was 1,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000 quadrillion years ago. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Rob Starr, what up? What up? I'm going to see something real quick. I'm going to see if I can. Shout out to the Instagram hitting 50K though. Shout out to the Instagram hitting 50K. Real Starks 27. You know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't rocking, you know what I mean? Shout out to the Instagram hitting 50K. That's a major milestone. You know what I'm saying? That's a major milestone. Questlove told me yesterday that that my roast was 5-star. You know what I'm saying? I said, that's tough. That's tiggity tough. Look at that. Questlove told me it was 5-star. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Questlove. You know what I mean? Shout out to T.I., man. You can't really see it. Shout out to T.I., man. T.I. start following the boy. You know what I'm saying? We moving. We shaking and moving for sure. You know what I'm saying? We shaking and moving for sure. But yeah. This nigga said, what you getting to eat? I am a grown man. That's just an honest question, but somehow that just doesn't seem right. Well, you know what I'm gonna eat is, nigga. You know what I mean? My comments is going crazy too on that Nike outlet video. Like this whole time we talking, I'm just seeing comments and my notifications pop up on the Nike outlet video. They going nuts, man. Travis Yarborough. So I just got up on this thing late. I saw your NBA shoe roast. Had to be down with that real funny. Hey, appreciate you, man. That was like 10 years ago, bro. Them shoe roasts, man. That was, and you know, I didn't have the know-how then, because I was just doing it. I just thought it would be funny, so I was just doing it. It was no real method to the madness, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just doing ugly NBA player roasts, ugly NBA pregame outfit roasts, ugly shoe roasts, awful rap shoe deal roasts. Like I was in my lane, bro, and I just didn't do it enough. Like it was all of them videos was going crazy. Like they was going crazy. I just didn't do it enough, and I was talking too reckless on them. You know, if I had like a YouTube OG, like, hey, bro, calm down the wordplay. do it like this and keep doing it, you know. But hindsight is always 2020, man. You know. Yeah, Tip and Questlove, that was dope. That was dope. Um, you know, I know that my funny has a I know that my funny has a universal appeal. I've been known this for a long time, but I just ain't never really algorithmically been able to crack the threshold. Like, my Facebook was doing it. My Facebook was killing. Like I was 10 million, videos doing 10 million, 2 million, 5 million, 7 million all the time. But, you know, my bad, man. My son was calling me here at college, man. My bad, man. My son was calling me here at college, man. I'm a dad. What do you want me to do? My son was calling me. But listen, uh, I forgot what I was saying. I forgot what I was saying. Damn it. Basically, hindsight's 2020, man. You know what I mean? Uh, but you know, this is what we've been doing, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what we've been doing. My Facebook been jumping. Like I said, I was going through all of that stuff, and when women are mad at you and they know what's your livelihood, they attack it. And my page got hacked and deleted, and all my followers got stolen. It was crazy. So it kind of killed my Facebook moment, built it back up, just like I built my Instagram back up. It ain't nothing, you know what I mean? But I know my funny is universal because, like, when my famous friends share my stuff, it goes very, very, very far, and they react like they've never seen something so funny before. That's how I know it got that universal appeal. Kev on stage to share my stuff, man. Kev on stage shared one of my videos. I got 400 followers in 2 days. You know what I mean? Carlos Miller share my stuff. I get 900 retweets on Twitter and follows and all kind of, you know what I mean? It's like, I know my stuff has a universal appeal. They just don't know who I am. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm hitting these stages like I've been doing, and just, turning up the consistency of how much I post, content. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just a one-man army, bro. It's just me. You know what I'm saying? It's just me ski. Um, But like I said, I'm gonna go get something to eat, man. I gotta call my son back. Go to StarksTV.com, man. Check out the merch. StarksTV.com. Check out the merch. If you in the Ohio area, man, I'm gonna be at Bricky's Comedy Club Friday. You know what I'm saying? That's December 5th. And it's going down, man. That's what we doing, man. Also, my comedy special that's on Amazon Prime right now, the Real is Rare comedy special. Um, I am going to release it for free here on YouTube. But I need to get more traction and momentum on people knowing that it's going to drop, because I feel like, the reaction that I got when it was, when it first hit Amazon Prime was crazy. Like it did numbers. Like it was, I got a lot of love. And, when I did it live, I did 2 shows, both sold out shows. And, I got rave reviews off of it, man. So I want everybody to see it. You know what I'm saying? So when we drop that, it's going down. You know what I'm saying? Kid 22 said, man, I literally just watched the Nike store video. We need a part 2 already, King. It is part 2. The one you probably seen is part 2 already. It's a part 1. Just scroll down. It's a part 1. It's an OG version. You know what I'm saying? You got the part 1, and the one you just saw is part 2. You know what I mean? So it's 2 of them joints. Yan Burglar said, I still watch the show roast. Oh my God. For sure. You know what I'm saying? For sure. I appreciate you. Andy Lumpkin said, I discovered you through Nim Raps and instantly subscribed. Those videos are too funny, man. Shout out to Nim Raps, man. That was the era of people sharing, people reacting to your content. Shout out to Cash Nasty. Shout out to Oprah Syverson. Shout out to what's his name? The other dude. Flight Reacts. Shout out to Flight. Um, Shout out to them raps too. It was a lot of people doing reactions to my videos, man, and it bumped me up. It boosted me a lot. They showed a lot of love, man. I actually met Cash in L.A. at a Foot Locker. Odd enough, you know what I mean? I was just randomly in L.A. and I was in Foot Locker and I seen some people like running trying to take pictures of somebody, and I'm like, who the, you know? And I look across the store and I say, yeah, right. He's like, dog. And I wasn't even thinking about getting a picture, man. But I should have got a picture. You know what I mean? My sons would have loved that. You know what I'm saying? They fans of Cash Nasty. So, you know, yeah, shout out to them, man. They all showed love on the channel, man, you know, and reacted to my content and all that, man. So, again, I appreciate y'all, man. Let me know, man, if y'all, you know, trying to rock with the 1 hour comedy special, man. Real is rare, man. I got it loaded up. I got it in the chamber ready to drop. I want eyes and attention on it because it's that important. It's that major of a body of work. You know what I'm saying? And I'm willing to share it with y'all. It's on Amazon Prime right now, but I'm trying to put it on YouTube for free ski. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody need to see it. You know what I'm saying? Bricky's Comedy Club Friday, man. Check out the content, starkstv.com, man. Go get you some merch, man. And I ain't saying it just on some, hey, go get you some merch. I got the flyest merch in the comedy game. Ain't nobody touching me when it comes to merch. I'm not lying to you, bro. Go starkstv.com and check it out for yourself. I got the flyest merch in the game, fam. No cap. No cap. So shout out to everybody that's just now watching the Nike Outlet videos and all that other stuff, man. I got more heat on the way. I'm not revealing where I'm going. I'm not revealing how I'm doing it. Just know it's more heat on the way. You dig? StarksTV.com, man. Rock with your boy. I'm about to go get some food, you heard?